Right. Hello, hello. I hope it's streaming properly. I think so. I'm not really getting good feedback in my stream preview. It says I'm live and the session's going, but my visual is offline. Let me refresh that. Anyway, I'm Daisy and I'm trying to code again, but it's gonna be another short stream today because I started way too late again and I'm trying to go to bed early. But I did some more stuff with my mic. I put some more filters on and I increased the compressor gain a bit because I was too quiet. Earlier, like I can hear myself in my microphone because I have like a Blue Yeti one with the I got headphones plugged into it so I can just hear myself the whole time I talk. And for most of this time I've been a lot quieter. When I look back at the videos, I'm way quieter than I sound. But I was just doing some recordings and now I'm a lot louder. So I'll try to keep that in mind. Like however loud I can currently hear myself, I'm even louder in video form, or I mean, I guess in the stream I'm louder, I think. Anyway, yeah, hopefully it's not too loud. I was kind of tweaking it up and down and I couldn't really settle on anything perfect, but hopefully it's loud enough without being too loud. Anyway, we're just gonna pop back into our code here and do a thing or two, and then I should hop off and go to bed. Yeah, it's 2:53. I told myself I'd go to bed before 3, and I don't think I'm gonna do that now, but I'm gonna at least go to bed before like 3:30 or like 3. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to do this quick. I want to do like literally one thing and then probably go to bed. But I also mostly wanted to test out the new audio. That's part of why it took me so long to get on, is because I was watching videos about how to do filters and stuff, which I already did, but I kind of half-assed it the first time. This time I'm trying to do a little bit better. Anyway, so we figured out this was bad and unnecessary. We're just going to remove the comment now. And I made it print the smiley face. We got the smile, so this works. So we'll get rid of that. And it seems that I can do ifs and then elifs and then ifs under that. Like that works. What the heck? What in the heck? Alright, okay, yeah. Anyway, so now we did the all stats should be integers. And so this part, we don't have to return a smiley face now. Well, I don't think I'm going to delete it all because I kind of want to keep this part. Elif type strength and type intelligence and type charisma is int. Oh, wait. Oh, well. Okay, I don't know. I just realized that I hadn't really considered the implications of this line printing the smiley face. But whatever, we're going to delete it now. Okay, now if, I'm assuming we'll do an elif. Elif sounds right. Elif is usually right. I have not done any typing practice since the last time, so that's that. Let's see. If one or more stats are less than 1, the function to return all stats should be no less than 1. Oh yeah, actually, I do want to... Oh, it's too late. Okay, I'll just figure it out later. I kind of wanted to get rid of these parentheses here and see if the parentheses had anything to do with my fix. I'm mostly certain it's the not equals operator, because I was using is not. But this time, then I switched it to not equals, and that worked perfectly. But at the same time, I also split all of these up individually and gave them their own... I put them in parentheses with their own not equals int for all 3. So I mean, I guess we'll just see. I'll try not doing that. Anyway, okay. If one or more stat is less than 1, then, okay. If strength is less than 1. Oops, that's not less than. Forgot. strength is, that's also not less than. If strength is less than 1, or, well, see, I'm gonna start out by doing all 3 ors in one place. Or intelligence or charisma is less than 1. You will return, oh, that's not how you spell that. Return, all stats should be no less than 1. All stats should be no less than 1. Okay. Oh. Alright, so we messed up. I messed up. My stats are 1. So 2, 3. What if I make it 0? Okay, well that makes sense. It's just working no matter what. Intelligence isn't less than 1 though. Why does it just always return that? Okay. We're gonna do the parentheses because maybe that's what fixed it the other time. Okay. Intelligence less than 1. 1. Wait a second. Oh. Wait, okay, so these parentheses are not necessary. I just had to make... Okay, and now it's returning nothing. Okay, what if I make this 0? Okay. Alright, so it was just... That's strange. Because... You know, maybe, since I didn't put the less than 1, but I put or, it was basically saying if strength or intelligence, and those were just separate, or charisma equals 1. So since, without this having its own, yeah, just to test my theory, I'm going to get rid of these parentheses. But I think the issue was, well, that won't test my theory, but it'll test another thing. But I think since I just said strength or intelligence or charisma and then put the less than 1 here, it only applied to charisma. But then intelligence and strength are both truthy values. So they activated the if. They made the elif thing here, return all stats should be no less than 1, because they were just truthy. They just counted as true because 1 is a truthy value. And so I had to put the less than 1 at every single one to separate them and make sure that the less than 1 applied to all of it. Because it basically was saying, like, since strength just was a yes, because it was 1, so it just would automatically return that. So I think that what fixed this was doing this not equals operator on every individual thing, and it had nothing to do with me putting parentheses. So I'm going to try it out. Get rid of these parentheses. Oh, what is wrong with me? No, that was very wrong. Alright. And this parenthesis. This and this. Okay, and then I'm going to turn these into a float really quick. 0.1, all stats should be integers. Now it's returning none. 0.1, all stats should be integers. Yeah, okay. Alright, so those parentheses weren't part of it. We're learning so much. Alright, this is going quite smoothly. Everything's going fantastic. Now, if one or more stats are more than 4, the function should return all stats should be no more than 4. Oh wait, if strength are more than 4. Oops. I'm really bad with these greater than operators. More than 4. Or intelligence is more than 4. Maybe I shouldn't have spaces just so that these aren't as long. It's whatever, I'm not going to delete all the spaces. I'll consider that next time, that there might be a situation, like there might be a time and a place to... The spaces I think are for readability. Like it just seems... It seems to be a Pythonic habit. Return all stats should be no more than 4. Yeah, okay, things are going great. It's still returning none. But just to be safe, we're also gonna make this 5. Okay, yep, it's working. Things are going fantabulous-ly. Alright, if the sum of all stats is different than 7, the function return the character should start with 7 points. Okay, elif. I'm starting to wonder, like, what difference it made that I put an if in the middle of all these elifs. Like, it separates them, and the function seems to be functioning correctly, but, I don't know, like, if I just made that an elif in the middle there, would it just do the exact same thing? Okay, I don't know. I don't want to break my code just to find out right now. Alright, if strength plus intelligence. I'm glad it has to be exactly 7, because this would it'd be a whole nother thing to figure out if I had to make it so it could be less than 7, but not more. Well, I guess actually that wouldn't be too complex, but... Okay, if intelligence plus strength plus charisma does not equal 7. Oh, oops. Now return the... Oh, see, it's already doing it. Yeah, it's because it only is 3. Character should start with with 7. That's 6. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to, and we can't just make this one like 5. Yeah, it has to be less than 4. Alright, well, I'm gonna give him 4 charisma because I like that. I like charisma, it's my favorite stat. And then we'll make intelligence 2. Okay. Alright, so this is the verification, values pass, all of that. If all values pass the verification, the function should return a string with 4 lines. The first line should contain the character name. Lines 2 through 4 should start with a stat abbreviation, int, strength, intelligence, or charisma, in this order. Wait a second. Since this stuff is case sensitive, could I have just done like capital STR? That would have made things a lot easier for me. Let me see really quick if I do, because if I type in STR, yeah, see, that's blue. That's a keyword, STR. Oh, so I could have been doing that this entire time. Good grief. I'm not going to fix it all, but I'll remember that. I forgot about the case sensitivity, so that would have just been a lot simpler. Okay, so we'll do... Should I put the rest of it in else? Yeah, I'll just do it. Whatever. Not gonna make things not readable. Else. If all the values pass the verification, the function will return a string with 4 lines. The first line should contain the character name. Okay, a string with 4 lines. Return... Is this, am I gonna have to do like the /n thing or whatever? They didn't really show us how to do that, so I assume I'm not supposed to. But if I, like, see right now it's returning an empty string, but if I go like that, it's now just wrong. Yeah, it's like that doesn't. And it said it should return a string with 4 lines. Like, so what if I go like this and do that? And put something there. Yeah, see, it's not going to return that. It's. Can I do the new line thing? Okay, let me figure this out. GH/n. No. Maybe it's, is it backwards /n? N. And then what? Wait, so if I do, oh, okay. So I am just gonna have to do /n. That's interesting. Because I'm almost certain they didn't show us at any point the new line thing. I just know that from the Python for Everyone course. They mention it. I mean, I guess that's what we're gonna do, but was I just supposed to, like, look that up myself? Wait, does it say it here? No. So they don't... It doesn't look like they... Oh wait, here we go. So they show it here, but, and that means that is what you're supposed to do. It says right here, but, that's interesting, because I really don't remember in these specific, in these tutorials, I don't remember them going into the /n thing. So that's just interesting that they decided to, I don't know, that just seems strange. Like, if I had not watched the Python for Everyone, Python for Everybody, what is it called? Python for Every, I'm gonna look it up really quick, because I keep saying it, and it's important. It was, it's right here. No, archive page. Python for Everybody, yeah. And I have no progress anymore, I deleted it. How sad. Let's go back to this archive page. I do want to try some of these old things out. Is the older responsive web design and stuff. Front-end development. I kind of want to see, because this stuff, these other Python things are, now it's just one big Python certification thing. But, like, these older Python things learn string manipulation by building a cipher. Oh, lordy. It's quite a cipher. This is the first thing they teach you in Python? Is it? Data visualization. Good grief. Yeah, I'm glad I think they simplified it a lot. Relational database. Database. I wonder if there's, yeah, see, you start off with bash commands. And then SQL. You learn SQL and Git. Build a boilerplate. Build a database of video game characters. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this stuff was, like, way more complex back then. Now it's simple enough that I was able to, like, skip ahead. Scientific computing, they're like, build a cipher. Numbers and strings, use the Lun algorithm. I forgot about the guitar thing. Learn lambda functions by building an expense tracker. I am just getting distracted. I'm supposed to be working on that RPG thing right now. Building a case converter. The append list method. See, that's... You'll write a program that takes a string format in camel case or Pascal case and converts it to snake case. Oh yeah, snake case is what Python uses. I wonder if it's called that because it's called Python. But that's the using underscores. Learn the bisection method by finding the square root of a number. And then certification, build an arithmetic formatter. Expression. Oh, good grief. Maybe I should, like, do some of these later, so I can, like, go after I'm done with the current Python thing. I can do this kind of more complex stuff. It's a bunch of fun projects, it looks like. And then, yeah, that's scientific computing. Then there's data analysis. Oy. Goodness gracious. Introduction to data analysis. Oy. NumPy. And then Python projects. Mean variance, standard deviation calculator, medical data visualizer. That's all that. And then information security. Is this more Python? Oh, yeah, okay. Information security. I've heard Python is used in, like, security or something like that. But normally I just hear about it used for, like, data and for AI. That's the main thing I hear about nowadays with Python is AI. Which is cool. That's not the original reason I wanted to learn Python, but I do like AI, machine learning with Python. Yeah, I'd like to learn about AI. Yeah, introduction, machine learning fundamentals, TensorFlow, core learning algorithms. Jeez. It feels like they kind of used to go more in depth. Convolutional neural networks work. And that's the end of it. Rock, paper, scissors, cat and dog image classifier. That's cool. I like computer vision. Very fascinating to me. Book recommendation engine using KNet. Hey, this is kind of one. I mean, I'm guessing with how this site is structured, they would want you to start earlier. Is quality assurance Python? No, it starts with Chai. I recently heard about Chai. That's what Chai is. It's based off of well, the name comes from Java, but it's based on C. But then they made a version of Chai that runs off Rust, and they called it Rye, and that's what they teach you in that Ilara game. Just because it's very simple. Rye is like very obscure though. It doesn't have a Wikipedia page. I had to find info on their like website, but oh, JavaScript assertions. Okay, so it seems like they get you started with Python in scientific computing with Python. And actually, yeah, that makes sense because they have the Python logo here, whereas the other ones don't. This has, I think that's supposed to be TensorFlow, TF. Yeah, so if I want to go even more in depth with Python once I'm done with this thing, I might do these. But then again, let's see what the regular one, Python. Yeah, after that is relational databases and backend development and APIs. What is relational databases? Does this use Python also? Visual code, Bash fundamentals. Probably should learn Bash. Bash scripting, SQL, and Bash, Git. Okay, yeah, so basically this is just all the Python stuff is the Python certification. Backend development. This course teaches it. It's currently in development and will be available soon. Okay, introduction to Node.js. Coming late 2026. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, if I do finish all this Python certification, then I'm gonna move on to the archive stuff and do some of the projects in the older coursework. I can't really think of what else to do. Could try going on that Harvard CS50 thing, because they have a bunch of other. I mean, CS50 teaches you like different languages, but there's like they have like a CS50 AI, and they have like a CS50 web development thing. The AI one though, you just have to know Python. It helps to have done the CS50, but as long as you know Python, you can learn the Harvard whatchamadinger, the CS50 AI. That always looked interesting to me. I like the CS50 course. I'm getting so distracted. Okay. So, what time is it? Now it's 3:16. I should go to bed. No, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Okay. So to return the string, It'll be the character name, which will be name. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, wait, how do I... I mean, should I make it return name? Okay. Wait, but that's not... It says it should return a string with 4 lines. The first line should contain the character name. I mean, because I can do that. And then what if I... Yeah, see, none of this gets... How do I make it return the name in... Wait, would it be one of those percent things? Hold on. Percent is... No, percent n. Oh, wait, that's not even how you do it at all. Oh, it's an F string, huh? F name. It's like how do I... Oh yeah, here we go. Name. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. And then we'll go new line, \n. Let's see, with a stat, abbreviation, strength, enter, cha, in this order, then a space, and then a number of full dots equal to the value of the stat and a number of empty dots to reach 10. The value is 3, there must be 3 full dots followed by 7 empty dots. Okay, this feels like it's probably going to be the biggest challenge. Well, maybe not the biggest challenge, it'll just take the longest to figure out. Okay, so n... I have no idea what to do. Okay, we'll do str followed by a space, and then man, I don't know. Do the rest so I feel like I'm making progress even though I'm not. Space \n cha man space. Okay, so we've got our setup. We just need it to print the dots to reach 10. Okay, yeah, this one I'm not gonna figure out tonight. I'm just gonna... Oh boy. Okay, it's called with valid values. It should have all the characters retired. Okay. I'm gonna change the name to Daisy. Just cause, as much as I do like Quincy. I like the little reference there, but I'm gonna try and think of... Yeah, this feels appropriate to me. If it was Quincy, I'd make the intelligence higher. My intelligence feels like a 2. But I think I'm plenty charismatic. Let's see. I mean, maybe not while I'm haphazardly coding, but in life. Let's see. I don't even know. See, I feel like it'll be difficult in the first place to get it like to equal. Oh, okay. Wait, so okay, I just thought of something. I don't know what exact code that I'll use, but I'll probably say that the amount of empty dots it prints will be like the value. It'll be 10 minus the value. And then the amount of full dots it prints will be just whatever the value is. I just don't know the syntax for that. This is the part where they want me to... I think they want me to try and look it up myself. They want me to go figure out... Get help. Get a hint. And I'll do it. Oh, okay. Build an RGG character in title. Are these just like other people? Is this what they did? I don't want to just look at what someone else did. That doesn't feel like a hint. I'm gonna find it in the I mean, I hope I didn't misread that, but I mean, because I get the gist of it. I know exactly. Okay, yeah, now it's about time for me to go to bed. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I know that it's definitely going to be whatever value it is. We print that many full dots, and then whatever 10 minus the value is, we'll print that many empty dots. The puzzle is solved. I just have to figure out the exact syntax, which means we gotta look up some Python documentation. There we are. Now, I don't have any idea what I might look up. I need it to extending and embedding for C and C++ programmers. Yeah, I guess Python is like made in C, or it compiles to C or something. I don't know what that means, but I know it's true. Dark mode. Oh yeah. Normally I like dark mode. This website looks like it's supposed to be white though. Something about Python. I mean, like blue and yellow is their color, but it's always on... Python is very white themed, if that makes sense. I always see it on white, but I like dark mode. Just easier on the eyes. No, I don't want to look at a tutorial. I do. I'll just do it anyway. Yeah, this is not what I need. What would I look up? How do I... Like, I don't know exactly what to, like, search. I know that... Oh man, I'm tired. I mean, I'm not that tired, but I need to embrace the tired. I need to go to bed. Okay, well, I figured it out. I know what to look up. So, I'll just look it up later. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Not because I don't want to continue doing this, but because I need to start focusing on my sleep and do better in terms of sleeping. But yeah, I will just, I guess tomorrow I just need to go through some documentation. I mean, honestly, what I would like to do is just, I could, like, not have, like, I could use an AI, not to write my code, but just because I could describe to it my exact problem. And be like, yeah, I need it to do this. Like, show me the documentation for doing this. Show me the syntax for doing this. And that doesn't feel like I'd be making the AI code for me. It feels like I would just be using it as a more effective search engine, essentially. One that I can more properly describe my issue to. But, you know, instead, you know, I just need to find the syntax. So what is it? And now with this \n thing, we know that they are hitting us with stuff that they didn't show us in earlier tutorials. And I'm pretty sure there was... Well, maybe I should check again before I assume that, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't a tutorial on how to specifically make it print a certain number of a character. Wait, that... I mean, that sounds like something I know how to do, though. Would it be like a for loop? No. But that does sound like something a for loop would do. You know, for... Maybe not a for loop, but something like that. Some kind of loop that would like print 1 for every for whatever amount the stat is, and then print another number for whatever 10 minus that stat is. I mean, yeah, the more I think about this, it doesn't sound like it'll be difficult to do. It just sounds like it'll be difficult to find the exact way to do it. But that's a problem for another day. For now, it is much more important that I not mess up my sleep schedule anymore. I mean, my sleep schedule's already bad, but I need to work on... I keep sleeping... Like, recently I've been sleeping 6 hours, and then 10 hours, and then 6 hours, and 10 hours, and that's basically what's going on. I'm trying to keep it like an even 8, because, like, even sleeping 10 hours doesn't feel, like, good. It's just, like, I don't know, it's good to catch up on sleep, but not if, like, I'm consistently doing that, and if I'm just all over the place. I need to keep it 8 hours. This is like, that's half of what I talk about in these streams and stuff. I keep talking about just, it's like just as big and important of a goal as learning to code. It's like fixing my sleep schedule. Anyhow, yeah, I'll tune in later. I'll be back. Okay. Peace out, peace and love. Sayonara. Do svidania. As Wiedersehen. I don't know German. Adios. Bye bye.